So Patrick Dwyer there with Tim Sheridan as we go to the men's 800-metre final at the State Athletic Centre here in Brisbane tonight.
One of my favourite events, this one, Terry. Takes a bit of speed, a bit of tactics. It's a very difficult event to get right year after year.
Start list for the men's 800-metre final. Jai Thomas in lane 1. Brendan Hanigan will go from lane 2. Martin Byron in lane 3. Fraser Dowling, Djabir Saeed Guerni, third at the World Championships. Heath Fitzpatrick outside of him. Graham Hood, Malcolm Muir, Fred Onyancha, David Leilie. And over the page, David Scollon. So they're on their way. Men's 800-metre final. And if the Algerian is in form, Djabir Saeed Guerni with a third in the World Championships, he'd be pretty hard to beat here, Jane.
Yeah, although we've got an Olympic bronze medalist in this field as well with Onyancha, Fred Onyancha, the Kenyan number 173.
Jai Thomas going out very hard here. He's obviously going to set up a very fast pace here for the runners. So Jai Thomas going out very hard. Djabir Saeed Guerni, he's up there in about third spot at the moment. Martin Byron just in front of him. And the Kenyans, well, at this stage, Onyancha well back, and likewise Leilie, but they're both coming to the outside now to improve with a lap to go. And
they really need to try and stick on the pacemaker in this type of race. They've got to take it through quick. They're going to go through in about 50.75, and interesting to see Brendan Hanigan, who you would have expected to be way up the front, coming through with the back of the pack.
So Jai Thomas, the pacemaker, at the moment holding on. He'll step off shortly though. Martin Byron in second spot, although now running past him is Djabir Saeed Guerni, and he's left in front now as the pacemaker steps off Jai Thomas. So travelling down the back at the 300, it's Djabir Saeed Guerni in front, but coming after him now, Fred Onyancha. Martin Byron's running a big race. He's sticking with the Kenyans. David Leilie in third spot, starting to improve, but now Djabir Saeed Guerni has kicked right away.
So Byron's going to have to try and hang in there. He ran very, very close to Olympic qualifying.
Djabir Saeed Guerni, a big lead up. David Leilie starting to pick him up late. Leilie trying to peg back Saeed Guerni, but he's going to hang on Saeed Guerni. Charging home late.
And Heath Fitzpatrick coming in third, first of the Australians.
And charging home late too, Jane.
He was indeed. Fitzpatrick, a Queensland native, so he'd be happy to be bringing home the Australian pack in this race. It's the first time he's raced at this level for a while, had a few injury problems as well. Moved down to the Institute of Sport about 2 years ago, Heath did, and good to see him come back and take the victory out, at least as far as the Australians were concerned.
Well, a quality athlete, number 194, Djabir Saeed Guerni. This is where Thomas stepped off in the back straight with about 300 to travel. At this stage, Martin Byron was trying to stick with Saeed Guerni. Onyancha was making his move, the Olympic Games bronze medalist. At this stage, you would have felt he would be the one to emerge and come after Saeed Guerni, but it was to be his countryman, David Leilie, number 129.
You never know with the Kenyans. Certainly, Saeed Guerni looks fantastic here and well within his means, I would imagine.
Big run by Heath Fitzpatrick, Jane. He's come from about 7th or 8th on the home turn. A slashing run up the home straight to run third.
Yes, it was. But, and as I said, you know, it's been a long time since Heath's had races of this calibre, so hopefully that's an indication of things to come. We get him on track and in form, and Grant Cremer, who ran so beautifully at the World Championships as well, and Chris McCarthy, who had a breakthrough in Canberra as well.
So an easy win there for Djabir Saeed Guerni. The women's pole vault really starting to hot up as we go back to David Colbert.
It is indeed on the runway. The world champion, Stacey Dragila. This is her second attempt at 4 metres 35. Both George and Grigorieva have missed their first attempts, and the American goes clear and into the lead. So good effort. She struggled early in this competition, snuck over 4.25 on her third attempt. She took a jump at 4 metres 30, cleared that on her first, and is now starting to move into her work. She won $100,000 in an exhibition in America last year, becoming the first American to jump 15 feet. And then, of course, picked up $30,000 at the World Championship. So it wasn't a bad year last year. $130,000 US in 2 competitions for this new event.
As we head down to Tim Sheridan in the commentary position down trackside, he's with the Algerian runner Djabir Guerni.
Djabir, 1:45.16. You look like you are running well within yourself.
Yeah, I started a bit then, and you know, it's my race, and always I run like that. And I like this race because I must to be a lead in the future.
Okay, you've had a third at the World Championships. You're looking forward to Sydney.
Yeah, I'm looking for, you know, Sydney. I was in Sydney in '96 in Junior Championships, and I was last like that. And now I came back to be first or to be a leader.
Okay, well, we'll see you at Homebush in September. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Result of the men's 800 metres, and a quality athlete saluting here, the Algerian Djabir Guerni in 1:45.16. David Leilie second, 1:45.59. The best of the Aussies, Heath Fitzpatrick third in 1:47.20, but a brave fourth, Martin Byron, who's stuck with the pacemaker and also the Algerian and the Kenyans for much of the event. Byron's time, 1:47.56.
Well, interesting comments, isn't it, by Guerni when he said he got last at a World Juniors. That same World Juniors, Matt Shervington actually didn't even make the relay team. So how fortunes change. Certainly a game of perseverance, athletics. A lot of ups and downs. Just hang on in there. I'm sure we'll see him at the Olympic Games final, and I'm pretty sure he'll be up there mixing it for the medals.